Man, wonderful, beautiful day. What's up, YouTube? What's up, family? What's up, newcomers? What's up, everybody? Welcome to the channel, man. Sit back, relax, and let's get it. What day is it today? Because I was about to say something. I was about to say, oh yeah, let's have a happy Wednesday. I actually thought today was Monday. I'm not even gonna lie to you. But today is Tuesday. It's like chat. Come on, man. Y'all know what we're doing. You know, you having a bad day. Tune in. Let's get it. Every unwritten rule of life explained in 11 minutes. Hey, hold on. Let's see. All right, we good, because y'all be on my head. Y'all be on my head with the camera. We can't see you. It's too small. Where are you? Y'all be crazy. But all right, let's get it.
Venting rule. You're sitting across from them at the coffee shop, half-finished latte between you. Their spoon's been stirring the same spot for 10 minutes. They're not really looking at you, more like through you, and then they say it. I think I'm burning out. It's quiet, no tears, no drama, but you know it took 100 emotional drafts to get to that one sentence. You nod. You want to help. So you do what your brain is wired to do. Solve. Have you tried waking up earlier?
Yeah, you see, that's the thing too. It's like people vent to me every time. It's like, this is just my presence, just my energy. It's like, that's just like saying, okay, look, I remember, I don't know if I told you the story, I had hella story times in Target. Boom, getting Mills numbers to get in Auntie's numbers, had my time. But it was just one time in Target where I was like, okay, well, because like every time when somebody asks you, like, wait, how's your day or how are you doing? You just say good, then you just move on. Because, obviously nobody's not good, everything could be better. So then, okay, so the lady said, oh yeah, I'm doing bad. I'm like, okay, I don't even know what to say to that. So, but then it's like, okay, well, if you've been in, well, I think I'm burnt out, bro. I don't know what I want. I don't know. I'm just so tired of life. Listen, get help, because well, I mean, I was a life coach, hey man, I was hustling, man. I was getting that money. Feel me?
That helped me a ton. You say it gently, helpfully, like you're passing them a life jacket, but their face flattens, their eyes retreat, and the silence that follows is heavier than the one before. Here's what just happened. You thought they needed a rescue plan, but what they actually needed was someone to sit in the water with them for a minute. This is the venting rule. If someone's opening up, it doesn't mean they're asking you to fix it. It means they're asking, can you hear this without trying to mute it? Can you sit here while I unload what I've been carrying for too long? Not everything broken wants to be repaired. Some things just want to be witnessed. The better move, do you want advice or do you just want to talk? 9 words. But it shifts the dynamic completely. Now they get to choose. Now you're actually helping by giving them the wheel instead of rerouting the map. Now, sometimes support looks like strategy. Sometimes it just looks like shutting up and being present. This doesn't mean you don't care. It means you care enough to ask how they want to be cared for. Middle seat.
I got something that'll cheer you up, Jack. I go the other way.
I know I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh my goodness. I know that. YouTube, come on. Don't piss me off. Come on. Don't. See, look, what's going on?
Seat rule. You walk into the lecture hall 7 minutes early. There's that faint pre-class hum, zippers, whispered catch-ups, the shuffle of bags.
Yep, it's just, y'all. It's just the same sound. It's like this sound because everybody else is talking. Now, obviously, a few coughs. You're gonna hear somebody do this. They're gonna do that. Somebody end up sneezing. They're gonna be sniffing, like doing all that. Now, this is the thing. I used to always want to sit in the back because I don't want nobody near me or behind me. But really, I mean, I don't really care because I just prefer the front seat. Really. Now, let's see what he about to get into.
Hitting the floor. The room is mostly empty. Perfect. You spot the sweet spot, middle row, dead center, best acoustics, perfect view, just far enough from the front to avoid eye contact, just close
Exactly.
enough to see the slides. You take a step toward it, but then you pause. There's an unspoken pause that only some people feel, the pause that says, if you sit there, you make everyone else climb over you, and you're not here to gatekeep geometry. So you pivot, slide into the aisle seat, second from the end.
He's right. Nigga, do you know what I had to deal with every school year? I was the door hand. I was just the door opener every year. Cause I always sit in the front row, right? Cause like you gotta present yourself, right? It does take that. That just builds character, and that just builds a friendship and a bond between you and your teacher. Cool. Maybe you was caught cheating, but you know what? Instead of them acting like a Karen or whatever they about to act like and call security on you. Hey, oh yes, security. I have a disrupted student. He's not listening, or he or she's not listening. Please come here now. Instead of them doing that, and be like, they will give you a chance. They will let you slide. It's like, oh, okay, look, you too good to be acting like this. I'm a good kid. I was just hanging out with the wrong crowd though. Don't do that. But the thing was, I was always the door opener every time. Niggas would just keep going to the bathroom because you can't use it the first 15 minutes or the last 15 minutes. So it's like, okay, then everybody just keep going out, using the bathroom, knock on the door while we're reading or whatever, taking a test. I'm always the one to open up the door. That's just my luck, right? So it's not really good to sit on the edge, especially right here too, because and that's the thing about movies too. Boom. Say you gotta go to the bathroom. You're gonna have to get out your way. Oh yeah, excuse me. And disrupting the whole thing. But yeah, this isn't a good spot, honestly. I was gonna say here, but I'm like, I don't know though.
Not your ideal angle, but it makes sense. You place your bag at your feet. You've just followed one of life's invisible interface rules. This is the social version of UI design. You're not just choosing where you want to sit, you're leaving pathways for others. It's not a written rule, but people who don't follow it, they stand out, and not in a good way. You've seen it. Someone stretches out dead center while the rest of the row is empty, and every person after them has to awkwardly shimmy past, muttering, sorry, while they move their knees 15% to the side and pretend that helps. So why is this a big deal? Because it shows you get it. You understand spatial awareness, a social sixth sense most people don't talk about, but everyone subconsciously respects. You're not just a student in a chair, you're a node in a network, and how you position yourself sends a signal. Respect, consideration, quiet intelligence. No one will thank you for it. No one's handing out gold stars for aisle decisions, but someone will slide into that center seat later, bag in one hand, coffee in the other, relieved they don't have to whisper.
Yeah, and that's what I hate too. Like, the thing with me, it's like, I'm just a calm person though. And that's just me. Nigga, I'm not changing myself for you. Man, who you think you is? You're not Kim K. You're not nobody worth. You're worth 2 stars. Come on. And then it's like, okay, you know how the ladies be, I don't want no nonchalant man. Nigga, shut up. And I don't want no woman that can't cook or cook the same thing or only know how to cook the same thing. Let's take it there. Come on. Nonchalant don't mean that. It's like, okay, cool. Nigga, when it's time to go off, we go off. I'm not about to go ahead and act crazy for you. Who you are? You're not my wife. But yeah, same thing. Like pet peeves, right? I was gonna say the crunching, but it's like, okay, that doesn't even make any sense. Why are you mad if somebody's eating? Like, you're gonna hear the crunch. But I don't really like hearing that. I don't like them slurping up the juice.
Excuse me, 8 times just to sit down, and they won't know why the day feels smoother, but you will. Don't one-up.
Is she texting someone behind your back?
Here he go.
A single Spokio search can help you find out who she's messaging.
Man. I did
Pain.
my
You're
house.
sitting on the floor of your friend's apartment, legs crossed, a mug of lukewarm tea in your hands.
Wait, hold on.
Pain.
What was
You're
it?
sitting on the floor of your friend's apartment, legs a feels smoother, but
Okay,
you
he's talking
will.
fast.
Don't
Hold
one
on.
up
Don't one up pain. What does that
pain.
mean?
Floor of your friend's apartment, legs crossed, a mug of lukewarm tea in your hands. The lights are dim, not moody, just tired. There's a long pause in the conversation, and you don't rush to fill it. Then they exhale. I've been having a rough time with anxiety lately. The words sit between you both, fragile and unfinished. And your brain starts racing. You remember your own panic attacks. 2019, the insomnia, the chest tightness, the spiral. You feel the urge to say something, to relate, to show them you get it. You open your mouth. Yeah, I had it bad a few years ago. And then you stop, mid-sentence, because something in their face flickers, like the window they cracked open is already closing. This is where the unwritten rule lives. When someone gives you a soft truth, don't step on it to hand them your own. It's not about winning. It's not a comparison game. It's not the trauma Olympics. They didn't tell you to hear your story. They told you because they needed space for theirs. In that moment, you rewind. Start again. I'm really glad you told me. That sounds exhausting. Want to talk about it or just sit with it? And something shifts. They lean back just a little, like they trust the room again, like you didn't just hear their words. You made room for them. Here's the concept. Empathy isn't matching stories. It's matching emotional tone. If someone hands you a whisper, don't respond with a monologue. If someone gives you vulnerability, don't repay it with a spotlight. Just hold the space. That's it. Laugh or lose. You're halfway across the
Get it.
street when it happens. A slight rise in the pavement, the toe of your shoe catches it perfectly. And for one glorious, mortifying second, you're airborne. You don't fall. Not really. It's more of a flail step shuffle.
Stumbling. Yeah, I had that a couple times. Nigga, that happened to me the other day in Walmart. But it's like I don't. This is the thing, right? Because social media, it did break our humor, but I doubt you're gonna laugh at somebody's face if they hurt themselves. You're gonna say, you're gonna be shocked. So I doubt you're gonna laugh in front of them. So like, okay, yeah, I did stumble like this. I looked around, halfway sweat. I'm like, okay, wait, hold on. I'm okay. I'm just making sure too, because nobody didn't see me. They just mind their business. Shopping the carts, doing that. You got the mom, 2 kids, right? The kids acting bad. You got the elderly. They in the way. They always be in the way. They be in the middle of the lane right here, and they don't move. I don't understand that. It's either they gonna argue softly, like, "Oh yeah, oh yes, honey. What do you want for dinner?" And then the man gonna be like, Whatever. It's whatever. I don't care. It's whatever, honey." While he on the phone like this, they be doing this stance too. Let me see. They be doing this stance. They got like a belly on them. Most of them. Then they be like this. They always have the glasses, and they just be like, Whatever, honey. Whatever. It's fine." Like last night, we did have rice. So, let's get something else. And then it's just random, but fast forward, what I'm saying is I doubt you're gonna laugh. I'm not gonna laugh if somebody stumble. It's either I'm gonna stare at you like this, wow. Or I'm gonna be shocked. I'm not gonna laugh.
Like your body briefly forgot how walking works, and now you're standing again. But a small group near the cafe just saw the whole thing. One of them lets out that half laugh people do when they're not sure if it's okay to laugh. And in that split second, your brain flashes 2 options.
I doubt it.
Option A, pretend it didn't happen. Stare straight ahead. Keep walking like your kneecaps aren't screaming. Option B, turn back, grin, and say, "And that, ladies and gentlemen, is why I never pursued ballet." You
Either or. Never beat yourself up. My audience is mostly women. It's a good percent of y'all too. It's men and women. But fellas, it's like 48% of y'all. That's cool. Fellas, don't beat yourself up, man. Don't be too tough on yourself. Don't be mad somebody laughing at you and all that. Just laugh at yourself too. It's like, wow, you know what? I did trip and fall. Wow, yeah, I do got a minor bruise on my knee, but what? I'm okay. Turn around, laugh about it, walk away. They gonna forget about it 30 seconds later. That's it.
You pick option B. The laughter shifts. It's with you now, not at you. This is the cheat code no one teaches you. If you make the joke, no one else can weaponize it. That flubbed word, that voice crack, that misstep. When you beat others to the punchline, you don't just diffuse tension. You reclaim control. Because laughing at yourself doesn't make you small. It makes you safe. You become the person people relax around. The one who's too confident to pretend perfection. The one who reminds everyone else that we're all just trying to stay upright on uneven pavement. It's not weakness. It's a social recovery system. A soft shield of self-awareness that makes your reputation resilient. People don't remember the stumble. They remember the delivery. Don't hate them.
Are you a Roblox fanatic? Microsoft Rewards has a brand new way for you to earn digital gift cards.
Hey, I'm telling y'all right now. Listen, I get monetized. Y'all getting hit with it.
Hate them.
It don't matter.
You're gripping the steering wheel just a little tighter than usual. The sun is too bright, the radio is too loud, and the traffic isn't moving. It's
We all have them days though. It starts with, because you know, like I told y'all, the real you is when you're tired and when you're hungry. Because you're vulnerable in both of those states. Oh wow, you know, I'm starving, I'm hungry. I need to eat. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to nobody. I don't want to talk to you. Let me let down the windows. I don't even want to do nothing. I'm not going to talk till I get my food. That's the real you. It's not when you happy, when you jolly. It's not that. That's the real you. Same thing if you tired. That's the real you, nigga. Your job overworking you. They put you on cart duty or whatever. The sun is hot. Summer's approaching. You sweating. That's the real you. You know, we do got these days. Let me see what he about to say though.
It's that kind of day. The kind where every minute feels like it's personally attacking you. You inch forward half a car length, savoring the small victory. And then you see them. The car, 2 lanes over, blinker flashing, nose edging out like a guilty kid sneaking out of detention. They want in. You feel it immediately, that spike of irritation. You did everything right. You merged.
Exactly. I hate that too. Because it's like, nigga, every time when I decide to go over, y'all don't let me. Sometimes though. But y'all don't let me. So it's like, why would I be nice on the road? No, like obviously you don't block the intersection. That's retarded. Don't do that. But honestly, if I seen you right beside me, and that's the thing too, I hate that. I hate when we at the stop sign, or if we approaching the stoplight, and your car is literally the same length as mine. And then I could just turn over and I just see you. And then we just make this awkward look. Then I'm just looking straight. I don't want to see you. Please don't do that. Just like that.
Early. You waited.
Really?
You played by the rules. And here they are, trying to skip the queue. Your foot hovers over the gas. You could close the gap. You could teach them a lesson. You could win this tiny, meaningless battle. Instead, you breathe out through your nose. Ease off the pedal. Let them in. It's not because you're weak. It's not because you're a pushover. It's because
Sometimes that's only acceptable sometimes, man. Think about, okay, would they do that for you? I'm just asking a question. Would they do it for you, though? You in your car. Oh, my gosh. I just missed the exit. I missed exit 23. Oh, my goodness. I'm about to be late to work again. What is going on? So now you got to continue going straight until you find another exit. Do you think somebody going to do that? Oh, yeah. No, man, that used to be hella times. I'm like, nigga, I'm signaling. Can I please go over? They still trying to speed up. Don't get yourself into no trouble. It's not worth it for neither one of us, please. I got a sleeper build. Whatever you want to do. I mean, if you want to go ahead at gorilla mode, let's go. Don't embarrass yourself. Please don't. I fear nobody. It's not worth it.
Somewhere deep in your social programming, you know, this is the unspoken rule. We all have to take turns, even when it feels unfair, even when the system glitches, even when someone jumps ahead and smiles that sheepish, self-forgiving smile. You're not letting them win. You're letting the whole messy, fragile, impatient system keep running another day. Traffic isn't about fairness. It's about trusting that small acts of civility keep the whole simulation from collapsing. One less horn blaring, one less middle finger flying, one less adrenaline spike you'll regret later. You're not giving up. You're choosing peace over pettiness. And when you zoom out, you realize that's not weakness. That's civil engineering on a human level. One tiny mercy at a time. Spot the quiet one. You're at a party you almost didn't come to. The room hums with low conversation, the smell of cheap wine, the clink of glasses. You're wedged into a half circle of people swapping stories about bad bosses and worst Tinder dates. You laugh at the right times, nod when you're supposed to, you're in. Then, out of the corner of your eye, you see them, standing by the snack table, plastic cup in hand, smiling politely at nothing. And you feel it, that subtle, sharp pang. They're playing single-player mode in a multiplayer lobby. You could ignore it. You could stay tucked in your warm little orbit.
That's me. I'm a chill guy. I don't do none of that anyway. I mean, I'm antisocial. Obviously, y'all do see this personality of me online. You know, I act crazy, I act goofy. I don't act like this in real life. Unless you know me. But just a quiet man, you know, just get to the money, stack up, and that's it. But yeah, that's me. Cause it's like, is it really worth it? Talking about you try to you approaching this girl, 9 times out of 10, she's in the situationship. If not, the girl got a nigga. Oh yeah, you know I'm single. You know I'm with my girls. And then that's just not even gonna be good. Just don't even try to do
But
that.
something in you glitches. A small, stubborn impulse to rewrite the scene. So you shift. Nothing dramatic. Just enough. You
Don't
angle your
even have
shoulder
no
outward.
eyes.
Open the circle by one person's width. Someone else cracks a joke. You laugh. Then glance toward the
You
person
just
by the
still
table.
smile
As if
and look.
inviting them into the ripple of the moment. And just like that, they step forward. No fanfare. No, hey everyone. This is Sam. They looked super lonely. You don't spotlight them. You make space for them to arrive at their own speed. This is one of the unwritten rules that never makes it into etiquette books. Inclusion isn't about announcing belonging. It's about quietly designing it. A slight shift in your body language. A stray smile tossed like a rope. A question simple enough to answer without fear. Hey, how do you know everyone here? What's the best snack so far? Small doors, unlocked, silently. You don't rescue anyone. You just make it less lonely than it had to be. And later, they won't remember exactly what you said, but they'll remember how it felt, like being seen without being exposed.
But that's only gonna work if it works. Cause what if it don't work? You just approach a random group of people, then they awkwardly laughing at you, like, oh, you know, they just trying to carry the convo. They not really want to be there. They fake dancing like this, you know, and then they're going to make an excuse. Oh yeah, you know, I got to go to the bathroom real quick, and then they just walk away slowly from you, and then you just by yourself again. That only gonna work if it do.
Kind versus kinder. You're sitting on the floor of your bedroom, staring at a half-eaten sandwich.
Yeah, this is how your room look. I just don't understand. I mean, you know, like, I'm a clean nigga. Now, I'm not no germaphobe, all right? Listen, I'm a man, all right? I feel like no man should be overly clean. That's just me. You know, if you want to brag about, you know, oh yeah, you know, bro, I take 2 showers a day. I brush my teeth twice a day. That's good. That's not. What do you gain from? Well, you don't gain no cool points. That's cool, nigga. As long as I'm taking once a day, that's cool. Oh yeah, you know, I'll be washing my clothes every single day. You know, I just be sleeping with silk sheets, bamboo sheets. You know me. I just be flossing twice a day. You know me. I don't be eating no junk food. It don't matter. We don't really care. If you got food, now you see, like I said, I'm a clean nigga. Right? 8 out of 10. I'm not no germaphobe. I'm not going. My goodness, germs. What is going on? Let me just. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to wear no gloves. Not going to see me act crazy. But if you're the one to leave actual food on the floor, you are disgusting. And the cockroaches should eat you. Like, for real. I can see the rappers. See? Rappers is cool. But actual food, you are disgusting. Don't.
You didn't mean to spiral today. Didn't mean for the simple plan. Get up, get dressed, act normal, to glitch out somewhere between socks and breakfast. Your phone buzzes. You don't want to look. You already know what it says. Hey, let me know if you need anything. You blink at it. Thumb hovers over the keyboard. What would you even ask for? You can barely Figure out what you need yourself. It's like someone threw you a life raft, but left you tied up on the deck. You don't answer, not because you don't care, but because even answering feels like work. Later, another message comes. Different friend. Want to talk this weekend? No pressure? I'm grabbing groceries. Can I drop anything off at your door? Found that playlist you loved? Want me to send it again? You just stare at the screen for a minute, breathing a little slower than before. Because there it is. An open door you don't have to knock on. No choosing, no explaining. Just yes or no. No shame attached either way. And
That's what I like too. If you're gonna give me a gift, just do it. Don't be the type of, you see, fellas too. I know it's hard. All right, you may think she the one. You went all out on this girl. You went all out on her. But that's the thing too. Don't spoil her too crazy, cause then every year she's gonna be expecting higher. Wow, one year in. Trip to Bahamas, honey. Second year. Oh yeah, let me pay for your. I don't think y'all use Shein no more. But let me buy you Lululemon. Let me do that. Plus, let me take you to a steakhouse. Then after that, you know what? I'm feeling like balling out. We gonna go on the yacht. Third year, she's expecting even higher. But that's when you got your lowest, right? Say, okay, you know what? I don't got it like that. So like, what you mean? You know what? You just a broke nigga anyway. I can find somebody else who can do it better than you. That's why you never do that. Don't rush. Don't put yourself in that situation. But like I was saying though, the thing with that is, if I give you a gift, just keep it. Even if we don't work out, right? I'll buy you a car. Fast forward years later, it don't work out. That's cool. I'm not gonna take it back. Oh yeah, she cheated on me. She's a lion. No, just do it. But that's the thing with favors, because it's like I just hate seeing that. Because like, wow, I gotta go out my day. Oh yeah, you know what? Oh yeah, can you do me a favor? Do this, and then it's like, okay. In return, when it's my turn, now you don't want to do it. And I know I'm yapping, but I'll just be speaking the truth.
And suddenly you realize help isn't just about offering, it's about reducing the friction. Let me know if you need anything is kindness. It's caring. It's sincere. But here's what I can do is activation. It's the difference between saying good luck out there and here, take this torch. You're going to need it. When someone's in crisis, decision-making feels like hacking a locked system with wet gloves. Even simple tasks splinter into impossible choices. The best help is help that doesn't require a roadmap to accept. You answer the second friend. Simple. Yes, please. 2 words. But inside, it feels like winning a boss battle you thought you'd have to solo.
If you did say, you know what, I am going to the store, do you want anything? If I do say, I don't really know. Like, what do I don't really get nothing. Just give me like a little fruit bowl. I'll be eating the fruit, man. It'll be good. You gotta eat it chill too. Put it in the freezer for like 10 minutes. I just had one yesterday. Terrible timing. What would y'all do in this situation? There's only 2 ways to go. It's either you're going to prison or you just gonna walk away. There is no, cause it's like I can just see all the niggas they be saying, if my bitch cheat on me, if she cheat on me, I'm killing her and him. I don't think you would though. I think you're gonna walk away because you're gonna be heartbroken. I doubt it. Then it's like, bro, you going to jail for a girl that's not even your wife. Even if it is my wife, bro, listen, I got a lot to lose, bro. That's the thing. But it's like, man. So I killed both of y'all, right? Tell 911 what I just did. Now I'm in there. Now you in there for years. But I don't know. Oh yeah, I know he's if he's not dead, I'm just gonna keep beating you over and over until I actually get tired. You know that saying with the coaches or your parents? I'm gonna keep doing it until I actually get tired. Now with you, I don't know. Get out of my house. And you know what? Yeah, I was gonna say, you know what? And I'm taking back that car. You know what? Since you such a low down, degraded piece of human waste, get out of my house. I never want to see you again. And I might just break your phone right in front of you and get out. And I'm filing a restraining order on you. But yeah, him is over for you.
Terrible timing. You're sitting across from your friend at a little table outside a coffee shop. Empty mugs, half-finished muffins, the kind of lazy, golden hour conversation that's already starting to dissolve into goodbye. They glance at their phone, smile a little apologetically. I should head out in a minute. You nod. You both know this moment. The winding down, the soft closing credits, and then it happens. A thought that's been buzzing at the back of your mind all afternoon finally demands a voice. Hey, wait, did you ever forgive your dad for that thing? Your friend's smile freezes just slightly. Their hand hovers over their bag.
Listen, no. You're not doing that. I got to leave. And you know, like, it's always the people that just want to talk all day. Listen, I'm happy you got a mouth. God gave you a mouth. Talk freely, whatever you want to do. You're not about to stress me and have me listen to you. And then every time when I try to talk, you're going to talk over me or give me like a few seconds to talk, and then you're going to change it to another subject. See, them the type of people you just want to avoid. Actually, if I tell you I got to go, I'm actually going to leave. I'll be like, all right, I'm about to go. Boom.
Now they have to
That's it.
choose.
If
Stay
you try to
longer
say,
than they meant to.
wait, hold on. What about that party you went to? Tell me. Now, I'm still walking. I'm gonna act like I didn't even hear you.
Spiraling into a topic they weren't ready to reopen or leave, feeling like they just slammed a door on something huge.
I'm leaving.
Neither option feels good for either of you. Here's the thing you didn't realize in that moment. Timing matters almost as much as intention. You weren't wrong to care, you weren't wrong to wonder, but there's an unwritten rule in real-life dialogue. Don't start new chapters when the credits are already rolling. When someone signals they're about to leave, their brain starts to close the session. They're packing up, not just physically, but emotionally. Their energy dips into wrap-up mode, focusing on next steps, transitions, logistics. If you drop a heavy question then, it hits harder. It demands energy they've already mentally logged out of. It feels like opening a complicated software program after you've already shut down the computer. And most of the time, they won't even realize why it feels bad. They'll just remember the discomfort, the heaviness. The better move? Plant the seed earlier. Start deep when the room is open, not when the door's closing, when you have space to follow the emotion, when you can actually sit with the answer instead of rushing past it. You pack up your bag, walk home with the slight sting of regret buzzing in your chest. Next time, you promise yourself, save the big questions for chapter 1, not the epilogue. Because emotional timing isn't about censorship, it's about care. Knowing when someone has enough room to actually meet you there.
WV. And I set fire to the rain. That's all I know. That's all I know.